All right, so how you guys doing? Welcome back. Let me get straight to the point because for a really long time I've been wanting to do this kind of reaction video plus my commentary and my experience, because I think that if you have been analyzing and if you haven't been living under a rock, I'm pretty sure you don't wear masks anymore. We're not in the pandemic as of now, right? We haven't gotten any alert from the government. Lies and lies, the usual, but I'm pretty sure that you guys have gone to at least a Starbucks in person, not drive-through, but you know, in person. Maybe some restaurant. I don't know, right? McDonald's. It could be Carl's Jr. It could be a Subway. It could be the donut shop. It could be a gas station. It could be the 7-Eleven. Who knows? But before I want to, go further with this, I want to show you a little video I found. I couldn't find any something to react, right? Maybe there is some TikToks and maybe I'll do it in the future, but that's up to you guys if you want to see more of this customer service kind of deal in 2023, right? And it's not just 2023, but it is indeed has happened, in the past years. Even though it's not there, it's not up in the light, it hasn't been like talked to about very very much, maybe on TikTok, like I said. But if I do find some TikToks I could maybe react to in the future, then let me know. Maybe recommend someone whoever watches this video, recommend them, because I want to hear you guys experience, because okay, let me just put this little video because I haven't watched it, I haven't. So I'm gonna watch it with you guys and let me see what I think about the video and then my experience and my thoughts about the bad customer service that is happening in 2023 and beyond. Okay, so this video is around 1 minute and 34. I'm going to let the whole thing play out, and I hopefully I expect to have the expectations of this video to be correct with what I'm about to say, because I haven't watched it, right? And so I won't talk for the next 2 minutes or so.
Marcus spoke to me yesterday and he need to show up. Bro, I will cut him. Bro, yes I will. You remember what happened last time, right? When he had said he didn't hook up with Tracy and then I had found out he did? Girl, I cut him. Oh girl, yes I did, girl. She said, yes you see me in the middle of a conversation? Don't interrupt. Rude. I'm gonna have to call you back. Welcome to King Burger, where we could do it your way, but don't get crazy.
Can I get a number 6 with a cookies and cream milkshake?
You sure you just don't want a Coke?
Pardon?
I gotta get the ice cream out, put some cookies all up in it. I don't even know how to use that blender. They got me pressing all these crazy buttons. No, you can have a Coke. Let me get number 6 with a large Coke. Next.
Hi, I'll have a number 3 with no cheese, no tomato, and no lettuce.
Dang, anything else? I got a complicated order. Let me get number 3 with no cheese, no tomato.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, sir. You see me trying to put in my order? Don't interrupt. Rude. And no lettuce. That's it. What?
I changed my mind about the cheese.
Oh, now you want some cheese.
Yes.
Now you want some cheese? You see me putting the order, why you didn't say that in the first place?
I tried to, but...
No, sir, don't get loud with me, sir. Do not get loud with me. Oh, no.
Not being loud.
Security. This dude needs to go. He needs to go. He needs to go. Thank you.
All right, so I'm pretty sure you watched the whole minute and 34. I'm pretty sure it was a little comedy sketch, but still, I want to say this and I want to be very, very clear. One, I am not an expert customer service leader, but there I have some values. We all have values in this world, and that is to be polite to everybody, right? I don't know how they raise you, but for me at least, right? I got raised to be polite, be humble, all that kind of poor people shit, all whatever you poor people and me do, that's what we were told to do, especially in the Mexican culture, right? All right, so here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. Mike, you guys already saw the whole video, right? And it's not too far from wrong. Okay, one, my experience with bad customer service in the past few days, months even, that I've been realizing that, damn, okay, you know, me myself, I'm trying to get better at sales, I'm trying to be better communicator. I'm trying to be a good master communicator, right? And so, I try to talk to people sometimes so I can get out of my comfort zone, correct? And so I'm pretty sure that you guys have tried to make conversation, the cashier maybe from the store, the Walmart store, the Ralph's or whatever convenience store, maybe somewhere else, like like I said in the beginning of the video, maybe some restaurants, maybe your local Carl's Jr., maybe your 7-Eleven, right? Which over here the 7-Elevens are full of Indians. Hey, it's not racist because it is true. It's nothing to be racial about, but it's just true. From over here, even if you go up to north of California, there's Indians in in the 7-Eleven. How iconic is that, right? The Simpsons weren't far from wrong, but it's not racist because I've lived it. I don't have to give my bad opinion because it's honest. It's all honesty. But okay, in the past few days, I've been trying to kind of, look at the customer service, right? Be very observative, right? Be very analytical about the moves, right? Not being creepy, but just being how they communicate with the customer, right? And so sometimes I ask the persons, right? Like, oh, okay, so, I have a couple questions about this, let's say, shake, or maybe this order, right? Because, sometimes at the time I'm doing some deliveries, right? I'm doing a little bit of DoorDash, I'm like the Dash warrior, I'm fucking running and everything. I'm the Flash, right? I'm the Flash of DoorDash, right? For now. But sometimes since I am pretty much the delivery man, pretty much in quotation marks, I just go for the order, the restaurant, that's their job to put the order in, make it for me, and then me just ask for the order. Hey, I got an order, where's the order, right? In the most polite and hypocritical voice ever, right? Oh, hey man, because I'm trying to be polite, right? Be treated how you want to be treated, correct? I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that, I know. And then sometimes there's always those bad, like, when I'm saying bad, it's just they just stare at you like, did you want anything else? With bad attitude, instead of them, I mean, I understand, it's a fast food restaurant, right? There's nothing to be ashamed about, everybody does their thing at one point, but it's about being in the moment. Do you need anything, sir? Can I help you with this? Can I help you with that? That's just simple customer service, right? Just be serviceful. That's what's called customer service. You're serving the customer. Do you need anything else? Do you need a napkin? Do you need some, it's just simple questions, right? Just to be serviceful. Because, sometimes I'm asking for like water, right? And they're like, oh yeah, you need to pay this, you need to pay for a cup. I'm like, bro, like, can you help me out? I need to drink water. I haven't drink water because, sometimes I'll be driving too much that I forget about drinking water or even eat sometimes, especially when I'm doing this, on the other channel. I'm doing like I'm trying to gain weight for a reason, right? And so, sometimes I just forget because I'm just too focused with what I'm doing, right? Deliveries, driving from here, going down, going south, north, east, west, right? So I'm all over the place, right? And so, I don't have time to, buy a cup of water or a little bit of soda, right? Who fucking drinks water out of the fountain, right? Can I get a glass of water? Here's a cup. Thank you. I'm gonna get some Diet Coke. Boom. You're never gonna see me again. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't get the same fucking store. But, that's the thing, Like, for example, I think it was it today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was working with my mother, right? Of course, we work together sometimes. And so, we went to this Nectar. Yeah, we wanted to grab like those fucking free bowls, like fucking coupons, like fucking poor people shit, you know what I mean? If you're poor, you use fucking coupons, right? Sometimes. I'm not saying you are, I'm not saying anything, but sometimes, you show up with the coupons, and you're like, hey, you know what? I have this $5 off, little bowl of acai bowl or whatever fucking pitaya bowl, right? And so, bro, the cashier, it was a girl, a white girl. Ugly bitch, white girl, fucking all arrogant and shit. Looks like, fucking, you know that look, that girls give you when they don't like you, that same look, but to the customer. We didn't fucking ask her for her number. We didn't do shit on that. We didn't do any of that. We walked in the store. We were looking like, okay, what can we get? What are we going to get? You know? And though, she didn't say anything. She was just on the fucking phone, And even though she was about to clock out or whatever, right? She was just there for the fucking paycheck. I don't know. You're supposed to be serviceful. You're supposed to be polite. You're supposed to be helping the customer, even though it's not your shift, because the lady, the ugly ass lady was doing this on the phone, and we were right in front of her, right in front of the cashier. She didn't say, oh, how are you guys doing today? Can I help you with something? Can I grab you something to eat? Or can I grab you something to start with? Or would you guys like to try this? Or it's just service, just being polite. I understand it's not your business, but still, it's not just me, it's everybody, right? There's millions of people with this same issue. And I know I might be a little, I might be going a little over the top, but it's just something to think about, because everybody is customer service. Sometimes you're working for someone else and you have to serve the customer. You have to serve their customers good, because that's how the reputation starts growing. It starts growing and growing on that certain business. And plus you, because depending on how you treat the person, they're gonna treat you. And there's always a comeback for it. Like a karma kind of thing. So if you believe in it, I don't care. If you don't believe in it, even less I care. But you need to be treated like how you want to be treated. Right? It's just simple. Even the Bible says that, right? Not to involve any political or biblical scriptures here, but the lady at the nectar, right? The cashier was just doing this, right? She looked at us like, are you guys ready? Or something like that, right? I don't fucking remember. But we were like, oh yeah, we want this and this and that. We want this and this. And then we showed the coupons, and we were like, okay, let's pay. We paid. Bro, they were making our shit. They were fucking talking, right? Not like talking like, oh, hey, I'm busy, I need this and this. And no, they were just talking fucking bullshit, fucking gossip from high school, from whatever. And now, guess what? The order was wrong. I'm not about to be a fucking Mexican Karen over here, but if I need to, then I will in the future, because it's not fair for you to go to the store. I want this order. I want this type of bowl, and then they give you some other fucking bullshit, right? Like, come on, man. We were pretty much the only customers there in the morning. It wasn't even packed. It wasn't full. It was like 9-10 in the morning. You're supposed to have energy, right? And the whole place was run by girls at the time, right? At the time, an hour. So it's nothing misogynistic. It was just there, right? Just girls. But it's just customer service. I thought girls need to be polite. You're the one serving, right? Right? I know it's just my opinion, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You're serving the customer once again, And so I was just gonna say something else, but I forgot. What was it? I know I might not cut this part because I like to get things raw here and there. So let me just take advantage of this time. That time that I forgot what I was gonna say. If you like this thing, comment down below what you think about the bad customer service in 2023. And I'm talking about the customer service in person. Online, it's probably even worse. Long times, sometimes they're like, you can just tell by the voice, and it doesn't take a sales expert to tell you this. You can just tell the attitude of how they're saying it, right? Just pretend, close your eyes. Close your eyes right now. Let's do a little experiment. Close your eyes. Pretend I'm not Andy. Pretend I'm not a handsome fella, in front of you. Just close your eyes and, let's pretend we were in a call, right? You're trying to look for the hours, right? Ready? Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Right? Hello? You can just tell by that, that hello. Hello? Right? It's just bad. You even can picture the person now it looks like, You're like, hello, is this Carl's Jr.? Yeah, it is a Carl's Jr. What do you need? Do you respond like that? No, right? No. And I'm pretty sure it's more common than before, It's more common nowadays when you call on the phone, right? And you're like, ring, ring, ring. Hello, is this the 7-Eleven from 12th Avenue? And they're like, yes, it is, ma'am. How can I help you? Right? Very different voice, very different attitude, very different delivery. You know, it depends on the voice, right, and the attitude, and however. I don't care if you're having a bad day. You can still make your fucking hypocritical face like, yeah, yeah, sure, man, yeah, I can help you out. Some people that know me, I do that. I've been having the shittiest day ever, and I'm just like, oh yeah, how can I help you? Do you need, like at the gym? Do you need help with that? No? Well then, let me know if you need help, okay? That's just called serviceful, right? Obviously, don't be a fucking rug so you can be, walked over. That's very different. But just good customer service, right? I know I just went on a full-on rant that might have not made sense for some people, but for the people that made sense, I'm pretty sure you can relate because and I forgot the same thing I was gonna say. I had it up in here, man. I'm telling you, man. This thing just kind of angers me because even though I'm not a sales expert or a customer service expert, I can just tell by the voice, right? I can just tell that the person is just not mentally ready for that. Oh, there we go. Before I forget, the one thing I want to emphasize in this video is that our generation, Gen C, it's not ready for customer service. We are shit at it, and I'm probably including myself because I'm not the greatest communicator. I'm in the way. I'm in the process of making myself a good communicator. Even for this, you guys saw the flaws. They're not going anywhere. They're gonna be further for that future Andy sees how embarrassing it is to see me stutter and just like right now, my head just goes blank. That's gonna stay there for future Andy. Okay, so sometimes you gotta keep yourself accountable, baby. Come on now. But yeah, I mean, Gen C, it's not ready for customer service. Gen C is fucking up, and I'm including myself too, because we weren't born with fucking. Whoa. Yeah, no, I'm going to generalize this. I'm going to generalize it. We weren't born, growing as kids. We weren't born. We weren't born again. Fuck, man. I'm telling you, man. This is still gonna stay here. These same flaws are gonna stay on this video. We weren't. Most of us, if not all Gen C and growing up and above, we were born with technology, right? Maybe some of us, and I can say this for myself because I did socialize when I was a kid a little bit, right? Not like when we were, well, not when kids were in the 80s, right? That we didn't have any technology. We had like TVs and radios, but we didn't have fucking tablets and this fucking screen that you're looking at this at, right? We had to socialize, or if not, then we were just gonna be the loner, typical sitting by yourself at the kitchen table or sitting yourself at the little lunch table, right? We had to socialize. You were forced to socialize with people you didn't even like, right? But technology came into Gen Z, right? Into our hands. We were giving iPod touches, I still remember that, I didn't have a phone till I was like 9 or 10, that's pretty young. If you tell me that's young, that's pretty young, And nowadays, kids are being born in 2019 and 2023. They're already fucking big ass iPads. How can you let that kid socialize? What is he gonna do in the future unless he takes initiative and learns how to socialize with the persons in school or learns something in a book or whatever he applies, right? How? That's where Gen Z nowadays that they take jobs, they don't have good customer service, right? And it's rare for me because once again, let me tell you that I've been trying to learn sales, how to talk to people, how to sell this product, how to sell my service, how to sell my idea, how to sell this video, how to sell this information on you, with you, well, for you. There you go. See flaws, they're gonna stay there for the third time I'm saying this. They're gonna stay here, the flaws. Okay, I gotta keep myself accountable, man. If not, how am I gonna change? How am I gonna grow, right? And that goes for all of you watching this shit. So what I was saying is, how are Gen Z? Oh no, again, picture this: McDonald's, Carl's Jr.'s, fast food chains, fast food restaurants, whatever freaking restaurant you name, there's always a kid our age, between the ages of 15 up to 25. We were born with technology. Maybe some of them do socialize and they're good. And the thing that I was gonna say was that I rarely give good reviews in front of the person, right, I rarely congratulate them for having good customer service. And not only, I think I've said it, if I can remember very well, 3 times. One was a long time ago. I was at a Macy's store, Macy's, the compartment store, or the, Macy's, the store, right? I was buying some clothes. And so, the cashier, excellent customer service, started making, small talk. We understood each other. I was talking to someone. I really talked to fucking strangers, to be honest. And, with this girl, I felt like she was my fucking friend already, right? And so I tell her, wow, you have really good customer service, That just came out of me. I didn't even thought about it. I just said it because, it was in the moment. I felt it, right? And then she was like, oh, yeah, I mean, I'm trying my best, but, I'm still here. It's something like that. I don't remember, right? But, I remember telling her that she had really good customer service and to keep it up, right? And then the next one was actually like 3 weeks ago. Actually, no, like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. It was at a 7-Eleven, I'm not saying, Indian people, if it sounds racist, it's racist. Don't give a fuck. But, Indian people, sometimes they don't know how to communicate in English very well, right? They have a little broken English, right? And so, they try their best, but, it's just not there, man. Some people, they're good sometimes with signs and, like, oh, thank you so much, whatever. Cool. Good for them. Keep learning. But, this man, dude, he was like, oh, yeah, what do you need, man? And this and this and that, right? I'm like, wow. At the end, when I got my pizza, right, because I'm fucking getting fat as fuck, I was like, sir, you got really good customer service. He wasn't old. He was like around 40, 50, but, it's still good customer service. He was like, oh, yeah, for sure, man. I'll help you out with this and this and that, right? Whatever you need, let me know. Simple as that. And I'm like, wow, really good customer service. And then, yesterday, when I finished working, I wanted to go and grab some medication, right? Some caffeine pills. And just to see, because I was kind of in a rush because it was already late. And I didn't want to consume caffeine late at night. So, I had to hit Lex. And so I went to the convenience Pro Body Warehouse for the supplements, for like any pre-workouts and stuff like that, right? For the gym. And so I just wanted to get the typical caffeine pills that I've been, consuming for the past 2 months, 3 months, And so, I ended up, seeing the guy that I sometimes used to see at the other store from the same chain, right? I forget his name. Forgive me if you watch this. Forgive me, but you're a cool dude, man. You're a great salesman. I'm telling you, man. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. But yeah, he wasn't just selling. He was just, he was, I can't even explain this right because, he's just there, he wants the better for you. And I don't care if he upsell me something, even though I didn't want it, he kind of, clicked in me that belief in me. And I'm like, oh shit, I kind of need that, And yeah, I mean, he's giving the right information. He's educating me on the subject of certain pills that, I didn't even have a thought about buying. But, I ended up buying some of the pills for like blood flow and pumping, right, for the muscle. And my caffeine pills, right? Even though he said that, he was just educating me if in the future I wanted to try them out, right? And I'm like, you know what? I might get them right now, Let me see what's all about, right? He hyped it up, and they do work. I want to assume I didn't work out today, but tomorrow I'm going to work out. I'm gonna see what's good with those pills, right? Maybe it's placebo, but maybe it's not. But no, what this thing is that he had the attention. He gave me the attention necessary for me to feel, I guess, special, right? That's good customer service. He attended the problem and he gave it a solution. Even though I was just going, I didn't expect he was there, First of all, I did not expect he was there. I just thought it was gonna be one of the usuals, maybe some new guy. He was like, oh yeah, man, let me know what you need. But he didn't go, pretty much grab me by the hand and tell me, hey, we have this new product, if you get that and if you combine that, you can actually get a better stimulus for the muscle growth and you can actually recover in between sets even better, right? He started saying that, right? The dude that I'm telling you about, the good customer service, right? Some other dudes, maybe they won't do that, They don't have that in them unless they're being taught. And so, that yesterday, that's why the guy that had good customer service, good attention, respect, he was teaching the guy how to do the same thing he was doing. And so I'm like, wow, you know what? That's really good. Congrats, man. And I told him several times, see, good salesman over here, right? Because I'm trying to get into the same thing, right? Sales and stuff like that. Good customer service overall, right? And I'm like, wow, you're really good, man. Props to you. I wish you the best. And so those are the several times that if come out of my mouth, right? Like, oh wow, I mean, you're really polite. I like that about you. Keep it up, right? But I know I went a little over the top. Damn, almost 30 minutes. Wow. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to cut any of the flaws because I need to keep myself self-accountable and to keep getting better and better, to talk in the camera or, just practice overall and between my speeches, because this was actually not scripted, crazy as that. It wasn't scripted. I don't have anything on me, no teleprompter, no special paper on me, no special facts or notes. No, this is just the issue that is going on in 2023, but not just 2023. It has happened, in the past few years. But Gen Z, it's not ready for it. I would suggest for anybody that knows about customer service even more than I do, even more, 10 times more, and has the patience and the leadership to guide others to become better customer service, because it doesn't matter if it's on the phone, it doesn't matter if it's in person, which is probably better, in person, because you're connected with the person, like that the guy from the supplement store did. The third one, the good customer service, a good salesman. He was like, yeah, man. And he's polite, man. He's a cool dude. You can just see him and be like, yeah, I mean, he's a cool dude. He smiles at you from far away, like, hey, man, how you been, right? And yeah, that counts as well. Even if he doesn't remember my name, because it's not like I see him every day, but I see him like every 3 to 4 months, right? When I want to resupply, whatever I'm consuming for the gym, right? Right? He's like, hey man, how you been? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, And then we started having a conversation, and then from there, it gave me the confidence to open up about certain things, certain issues that I have with caffeine, right? And that I want to lower it down, and that's how he started recommending it, right? So he pretty much knew my problem. And he said, you know what? I have this best solution for you, because since you're trying to lower down the caffeine on it, I have, he started telling me about the caffeine pills. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's what I was gonna get. And so he started telling me about this other thing, like L-citrulline. And I'm like, yeah, I was just reading about that, and I was listening to that on YouTube about, that L-citrulline, opens up your blood vessels, and, it gets more blood flow in there. And I'm like, yeah, I've been and like, yeah, he said it's meant to be. Well, it was meant to be, because, yeah, he did upsell me some fucking pills. But yeah, hey, but it's not about the upselling. It's about, the issues. It's about targeting the issue and giving it a solution. And he even told me, that's why I said, wow, man, props to you, man. You're really good at it, good for you. And yeah, man. I know I went a little over the top, but hey, man, once again, Gen Z, and this goes for myself too, let's have at least some politeness, even though it's not our business, even though we know that internet exists, let's just give the people what they want, right? They maybe want to hear, like, hey, have a great day, man. Or they want to hear, sir, how has your day been? How has your day have been? Or however you want to say it, right? Sir, how you been? Sir, how is your day? Or, how's your day, sir? Welcome back. Or, welcome in, like, welcome in, guys. How you guys been, Politeness, Even if you're serving food, I don't care if it's a Starbucks, I don't care, right? And like I said, this goes for me too in the future, I don't try to be an asshole sometimes, but, in the gym, I'm just trying to focus and do my work, right? It depends what kind of scenario you are, but, for the restaurants or for anybody in customer service, just take a course, man. There's many videos online. I know you might not like it. You might be lazy. You might be wanting to clock out and just get the hours in, but it's good experience, man. And you need to practice, You saw me fuck up in this video, and it's long for a reason, And I want everybody to share this, because it is very important what I'm gonna say. You saw this video that I have flaws, right? My fucking brain went blank. My fucking train of thought went blank, right? It was gone, it went off the rail. I started going off top of the topic, I started fucking stuttering. I started fucking silences. Yeah. I will learn from this. And so, you should, if you are in that customer service position, you should get a little better, man. I know it's not your job. Well, it is your job, but I know it's not your business. I know it's not, you're not getting paid a lot for it, but at least try to do good, because it all starts with us. We want to make the world a better place. It starts with you. It starts with one person, and then from one person it goes to 1,000, and from 1,000 to spreading like fucking rats, right? It starts spreading like the coronavirus, right? A pandemic of good customer service, right? So yeah, that's my rant today, and yeah, have a good one. Comment down below, like and subscribe and share, and practice good customer service. Just be polite, man. Just have a good smile, good attitude. That's it. Bye.